start them thing from way back. Yeah, at the time of the Greeks, with Antiochus, that bastard. Same thing, So, but that was then, it's now. No one understand.
Says, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
It says we are not tracking movement. We don't have GPS inside, but I think that a lot of people are not aware of that. See? Hey, the scripture tells us the wicked are estranged from the womb.
This is Psalm 58 verse 3 says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Karen says so-called white man's a born liar according to the scriptures. You see, the society built up of a lie. What?
Says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
Gone. Exactly. And who is the wicked? As the brother mentioned or start the scripture, wicked. The wicked is Edom, Esau, Edom. You see, because you read Malachi 1 and 4 till you say Edom, thou shall call them the border of wickedness. And who are the Edomites today? So-called white people. Starting from them head, the banking leads. See me straight down to the lowest Edomite. So our so-called white people. What?
It says we are not tracking movements. We do not have a GPS inside, but I think that a lot of people are not aware of that. That is it's a big lie. See? It says removing the need for a wallet. It says Swedish IT solutions planner Martin Lewin uses the two microchips in. It says uses the two microchips in his hand for things like logging into the computer, setting the office alarm, and launching his LinkedIn profile. It says, but using them as an alternative to cash or card payments is expected to be the tipping point for the technology. See? So I might use them to cash or card payments, man. See? It says it's no different than just removing the need for a wallet, removing the need for a keychain, removing the need for all these disconnected tokens that only create risk, because if you lose them, you lose your identity. Said former body piercing Joan Astalon, who is behind the startup BioAx International. Basically what I must say, this is a replacement for all of them things, man. Your wallet, your cards, man, your identification cards and all of them things.
Your key.
Which going back to what the scripture and Revelation talk about, man. The mark, grapho, all vital information, man. So basically you lose all of these things. So basically you lose the identification. So with it might make it a more easy and a more accessible way. If you have that chip on you, you would always have that at all times. So you won't have to think about losing that, and if you go back at the revenue to get back something new, if you apply for a new card or something like that, because you will always have that in you.
Even it.
It says if you lose your key, you won't get into your house. If someone else gets your key, they can basically claim your house in some countries.
Right, so you might try to put it out, as a good thing, it's going to be more easier and safer, for people. That's what the man put in the mind of the people. Is if you take them chip, is if you show this deception of this so-called white man.
Isaiah 32 verse 7 says, the instruments also of the churl are evil.
What?
He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words.
Can't to destroy all the poor. You see, man, who's the poor right now? The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. What?
Even when the needy speak it right.
See? So basically, even when you need to speak it right, even when we come out and we tell us about the RFID chip is not a good thing to take, man. This thing will bring destruction unto you. From the Heavenly Father, man. Then this man will come out with them words, him sweet, charming words, to make you know, say, boy, hey, see a easier way of getting in your house here. See, when nobody can get access to your key, I get access to that, I get access to this, man. See, with them lying words, man. That we show that the so-called white man is a liar. As the scripture in the Psalm tell him, man. The wicked are estranged from the womb. As soon as they be born, go about speaking lies, man. See?
What?
This is Matthew 10 verse 28. Fear not them which kill the body.
So what the scripture said? How shall I say, fear not them which kill the body. Don't fear Esau either when I'm going to do to you. You see, if you not take them chip. You see, because if you take the so-called white man chip, the Heavenly Father going to destroy you. So don't fear what Esau going to do to you in the time to come. Who you supposed to fear? Continue, brother.
But, let me read that front up. So fear not them that which kill the body.
Go on.
But are not able to kill the soul. But rather, fear him.
But rather, fear him. Go on.
Which is able to destroy both body and soul in hell.
So the Heavenly Father is supposed to fear. You see, you don't fear so-called white man, I'm going to do to you. You see, because people tell you if you take the chip, what will happen to you. You see, the judgment written. If you take the so-called white man, RFID, microchip, which is the mark of the beast, the judgment written in the Bible. Go on. Finish?
It says,
Give me judgment.
The judgment,
Yeah.
Revelation.
Yeah.
This is Revelation 14.
9.
Revelation 14 and verse 9 says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice,
What?
if any man worship the beast and his image,
If any man worship the beast and his image, the image is basically a so-called white man system, way of life. Like this new world order plan. See, but them basically push right now heavily. So if any man worship the beast is NATO, alongside the EU and go on.
right? So if any man worship the beast and his image,
Go on.
and receive his mark,
And receive his mark, receive his RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Go on.
or receive his mark,
Go on.
right, in his forehead or in his right hand, in his hand,
Go on.
right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai,
Go on.
which is poured out without
So
mixture
you go drink of the wine of the wrath of the Heavenly Father, which is poured out to the mixture. Go on.
into the cup of his indignation,
Go on.
and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone.
He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. Talking about the high CBM missile fire. We're going to burn the land of America and also the land of Israel. You see, but guess what? You cannot basically in the land of America, when America get destroyed by ICBM missile fire or the land of Israel. But guess what? The Lord, the Awashai, the man of people ignorant they call Jesus, I come back with thousands and thousands of chariots. So-called white man refer to them as what? UFO or aerial phenomena. You see, so you cannot escape the Heavenly Father with the so-called white man chip you. Go on.
So, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and it shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb.
Go on. Exactly. In the presence of what? The holy angels. See?
it says, it says in Sweden, the microchip can be used as a train ticket, but Lewin hopes that he will soon be able to make payments with them.
Go on.
It says, that's what I hope will become a basic function. He told Euronews, I look forward to an ecosystem where the chip is able to provide all type of access, where your identity
All
can
type
be
of
carried,
access, yo. What?
says, where your identity can be carried with you in a simple way. See? Your identity can be carried in a simple way, man.
Sure, so without a doubt, the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, yo. Because the good brother going on the root word them, and the last word, grapho, all the information, all the record. They're gonna be on a chip. And this is what the brother read. When them say what gonna basically take place here.
Can't be Sunday law, man. Can't be Sunday law, nor Christianity, nor white woman.
God.
It can't be an embargo. See? It's definitely a chip, man.
Without a doubt. This is RFID microchip.
But the technology hasn't taken off as quickly as he expected. Well, when the so-called white man wants to pick me up.
When the Lord wants you, because you're all about your how about Shmer shot. This is your how. This is how his movies, yo.
That's right, man. It's taken longer than what I thought and hoped. Then it was 3 years ago that I got my chip implanted. It looks like it will be another year before the chip will work for making payments. Then and that's been working on right now. Because that's why they want to go a digital society and go totally cashless, man. Because they want everything from a digital currency, and through this RFID chip, they're going to bring forth a digital currency, man.
Finish? What?
Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. For the vision.
You read it already.
But even even back in Habakkuk, because the scripture say what though it tarry, wait for it, man, because it will surely come. Now we're at the time when a lot of camps are teach say the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast, man. Right? The scripture say, yo, at the end it shall speak and not lie, man. You see? So the scriptures are speaking, man. You know? Prophecy is speaking. You know, so even the camps and we say this thing is not the mark of the beast, man. Are you going against the scripture? You know? That's where I did.
Go on.
1 Peter 5 verse 8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil is a roaring lion.
Because your adversary, the enemy, the devil, which is basically so-called white man, go on.
As a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Seeking whom he may devour. So we're supposed to walk circumspectly, especially in these times. Days are what? Say days are evil, we're supposed to walk circumspectly. What? Finish?
That's fool.
What? Not as fool, but as wise. And redeeming the time. Because days are evil, man.
Says Larson said that in Italy, Bioax is talking to Vodafone and PayPal to attempt to make that happen. A company in the United Kingdom, Biotech, is also working to create contactless payments with implanted microchips. See? You don't have to make contacts, you don't have to and no money to nobody. See?
Yeah, man.
See? Says Stephen Northam, the director of UK firm Biotech, said this is the tipping point to mass adoption, as the company received daily inquiries about payment implants. See? This thing is a big thing going on, man.
And this is going to be what, the new money or the new way of doing business. It's RFID microchip. As a brother read the scripture earlier on. Scripture said, no man now able to buy or sell, save he that have the mark. So this is a way he's a push towards right now to accomplish, to fulfill this prophecy. You know, Revelation 13 and 16.
God.
What?
It says down here, the people are praying. It says the microchip use near field communication, NFC and radio frequency identification, RFID, to communicate with a system. They are radio waves read at close contact. It's essentially the same technology that's in your phone or debit card, explains Dr. Rob Van Ejek, the managing director for Europe at the Future of Privacy Forum when you hold it close to the sensor, it says the future of privacy is firmament. Because the scripture tell about them one of them in them secret councils, man. You know? In yeah.
See, Psalm 64 verse 1 says, hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Fear of what? The enemy, which is so-called white man, our number one enemy. One.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Hide me from what? The secret counsel of the wicked. You're talking about the banking leads, yo. Them secret counsel. You know, them secret meet when them basically keep you.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Even bitter words, go on.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
So they want to shoot in secret at the perfect, which are basically Israelites. Yeah. Go on.
Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
So, you know, so them basically keep encouraging themselves in an evil matter. You know, them basically keep them meat, as I mentioned earlier, and them Bilderberg meat and all these things. But them keep, you know, basically, come together and plan how they're going to basically bring this new system now across. You know, this chip. Because if I say, in Revelation 12 and 12, the devil know you have a short time. So them out of time now. So them push now, you know, basically bring in the system. Because they know them time is up, yo. Go on.
Says, they commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
Go on.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
So they search out iniquity. Them accomplish a diligent search. Go on.
Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
God, the mind of these men is deep, yo. What?
But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow.
God.
Suddenly shall they be wounded.
If I say Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. In a Job, say, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straight. You know? Every hand of liquid shall basically be upon them. I go further down the scripture. What fact, brother? Can you bring it out? Can you bring out the point for me? Job 20 and verse 22.
So this is Job 20 and verse 22. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And the word wicked, let's go back to the Hebrew word Iman, which basically means labor. You're not talking about our people, God.
When he's about to fill his belly.
When the so-called white man is about to accomplish the new world order, the banking elite, you know, the wicked rulers of the society, when they're about to accomplish the new world order, when they think they're going to accomplish the new world order, what?
Right, Yahweh Bashim Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right.
Right, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating.
And shall rain it upon him while he's eating. So Yahweh Bashim shall fling a monkey in the banking elite new world plan. What?
He shall flee from the iron weapon and
he
the
shall
steel
flee from the iron weapon. But flee from what? The iron weapon, talking about the ICBM missile. We're going to hide in them bunker. What?
And the bow of steel shall strike him true.
And the bow of steel shall strike him true. So if I say it will take 1 hour for America get destroyed. So if I say such great riches come to north. 1 hour. The ICBM missile will take for basically burn the land of America. You see? What's that, brother?
Back in Psalm 64 verse 7 says, but Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow.
Gone.
Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Yeah, talking about the ICBM missile left. What?
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Gone. Yeah, people are basically bringing out all different information, you know, about the banking lithium and the things that they basically plan. No? Gone. If the scripture said they won't cause them one. Yeah, tongue to basically fall upon themselves because they want people are basically exposing.
Continue, says, all that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
And that's how we are right now. We declare the word of the Heavenly Father. You know?
For they shall wisely consider his doings.
Gone. Wish? wouldn't 40 reach. So with that, that's all praises and honor to Yahweh, Barashim Yahushai, Barashim Kodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there push his truth. You know, continue to push his truth because, you know, pretty soon, you know, we have to leave this wicked society. Shalom. Shalom.